So, I mean, you're a cop. Do something. Arrest somebody, will you? What the hell? Become a hero. Well, I picked this job, and for some reason I attract an awful lot of policemen, a lot of cops, a lot of people in law enforcement. Thankfully, mostly on vacation. And they pick their job. I guess it takes a certain kind of personality to be a cop. And I can only imagine most of them go in trying to want to help people, but it's got to be a real tough spot to be in, because that's where the rubber meets the road when it comes to corruption. And imagine even if you're a good cop and you get into it, and then you see how the system really works, you get kind of twisted around. But I like to try to stay on the good side of policemen, because they can make your life really miserable if they want to. And that's what we just got here. We got some cops and the problems they have to deal with, which you gotta remember, it's the kind of job you get up every day, you get dressed, and you go out and look for trouble. I kind of relate to that a bit. Only, yeah. But anyway, it's just some cops, fairly local one of the parishes. We got a Long Island cop and a Chicago cop, and then a woman who retired from being a cop because she didn't want to get shot. So, all right, if you like it, you like it. If you care, you share. If you want to, you can contribute. And if you won't do anything else, pray for me out there, because we need that. All right, let's get to see you on this side. So where are you in law enforcement at?
In Tangible Parish.
Oh, so you're down here?
Yes, sir.
Right, terrific.
Yes, sir.
Tip my hat to you.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, it's a tough time to be a police officer.
It's totally different than it was 10 years ago.
I know. Yeah. Well, it can't be too bad in Tangible, though. You get pretty...
you get this... It's worse.
And the problem is we get all the overflow from here in New Orleans and East Baton Rouge. They all starting to come in the middle. They're trying to get away from all of that crap, but they're bringing all their shit with them. So that's what we fight with every day, But they still know that we don't play. I mean, you get your ass shot back there. It's just still from the woods back there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna fight you.
Why waste your time?
That's what I told her. I can't pack my gun down here, but you got Old Glory.
Yeah, indeed. Well, you can open carry.
Yeah, but when you start drinking, it changes to open law carry. And then with me being a cop, even if I shoot somebody on self-defense, has nothing to do, that defense attorney's going to eat me up because he's going to pull all my training. Well, and you added alcohol to the fact, so now you're looking at these kind of people, instead of my right.
I know, there's always a loophole.
But then look what happened in Texas, huh?
That's right. Yes, sir.
Right.
That was awesome of that guy.
Amen to that, huh? Yes, what a shot.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you.
I teach school, and
another guy. Well, tip of the hat to you.
Yeah, and still special needs.
Yeah, I do this. I work. My kids are pretty good because I work with special needs babies.
Good.
But if I go any high, I teach third and fourth. I think if I go any higher, I'd have to carry something with me because you never know. Because now the kids are bigger than I am in fourth grade, and I'm looking up at them like,
Jesus,
you gotta listen to me, and they're looking at me like, lady, you're crazy.
I know. So what is the? I imagine you got the same problems that everybody's got down there. meth labs.
Oh, yeah. And see, I'm from Livingston Parish, which is the meth capital of Louisiana.
Is it?
And then I work in Tangier, so I'm familiar with both sides of it. You know, so it's meth is big. The Mojo's real big right now.
Mojo?
Synthetic weed, the fake weed.
Oh, jeez.
You know, and they're lacing it with like reed, stuff like that, roach, to get that high.
Oh,
so that's, and then the side effects of it is they don't feel pain because they're so high and they're so fried that I can beat the shit out of them and they're not going to feel it. You almost have to shoot them to get them to stop.
It's kind of a libertarian in the sense that, you know, could kind of just legalize it, educate the kids to what all this crap does first, and then if you want to go out and snort Drano, go ahead. Here, go ahead and snort it. Die, you know, here, give you a room to do it and die on your own.
That's it. But don't go to the hospital and expect care that I got to pay for, because now you're infringing on me. That's where I have a problem with it.
Yeah, that's why I say take responsibility for yourself.
Yep.
But yeah, well, tip of the hat to you again, both of you. God bless you.
God bless you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
These people better get out and vote 2020.
Amen to that.
If you don't vote, you can't bitch.
I just spoke to a policeman from down here in Tangipahoa Parish. It's got to be tough up there to be
I'm glad I'm at the end of my career, not the beginning.
Oh, amen to that.
I got another couple of years and then get the hell out.
He's already got 30 in, so we're at the tail end.
Now, of course, the big news in Long Island, of course, is MS-13.
Yep. We got them where I work.
Do you?
Yep.
And how's that way? Are they getting cleaned out, or what's happening? I mean,
you know, they're actually been pretty quiet lately. They're still out there. They're running things. You know, there was a big initiative out in Suffolk County. I'm in Freeport, and they put a whole bunch of them in jail and stuff like that. But they're still out there. You know, we still check off that drug related or gang related. Yeah, I saw that.
This is great.
Yep.
Your posters are great.
Thank you. I've had people read that and look at me and go, well, it goes something stupid. This is okay. Smart enough to recognize that.
Put words in your mouth.
Well, here, let me give you this. You'll appreciate this.
I will.
You being a law enforcement and all. This is a get-out-of-jail-free card from Hillary Clinton. And as you know, it's good for any crime in the world. They were going to reopen the investigation.
No.
Make it happen?
Oh, God, no.
Too connected up to it.
Yes, there's no doubt. It looked good for a little while there when they got a hold of the emails and all that kind of stuff, but I don't think anything's
Well, yeah, because you guys are like incensed. You were pissed off because you put all that work in, and then they went ahead, you know, it's fake this. Yeah.
It's too much. The liberal machine is too big up there, man. You're not going to ever get anything back out of that.
Do you have any faith in Barr at all?
There's no faith in anything in Illinois.
Yeah, it's discouraging because I spoke to a guy from the Department of Defense out here a couple of weeks ago. He was like, about Barr. And I mean, it's discouraging when I talk to guys in law enforcement that are telling me, because, you know, people are looking, if it's any one thing that I'm hearing out here that from people, it's like, when are we going to start seeing, you know, lock her up wasn't a campaign slogan.
Right, it was real, demand.
It's one of the things we got them in for. And we just never hear, you know, so it's really just like, you know, people any little thing. We'd like to see anybody start going to jail.
Right.
But we're not seeing anything. It's a drag. So, I mean, you're a cop. Do something. Arrest somebody, will you? What the hell? Become a hero.
Actually, a good friend of mine put Blagojevich in jail.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she was one of the lead investigators for the Attorney General's office. Well, actually, her daughter lives in New Orleans.
Yeah, well, this is another great place for corruption.
Yeah, right?
I think it's who's number one? It's either going to be Illinois, Louisiana. Mississippi beat us out a couple of years ago, though.
Is that right?
Got the number one corrupt state.
Okay.
So I guess we got to try harder.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, we put a lot of governors in jail in our state.
Yeah, I know.
So we're doing pretty good.
I spoke to someone earlier today from Chicago, and they said, well, the governors up there serve 2 terms, one in jail. And
one for the public, and then the next one in jail. Yeah.
All right.
That's awesome.
All right, brother, man.
You take care of yourself.
Oh, yourself. Stay safe, I think. God bless you.
I love your stuff.
But I spent 30 years as a cop. Oh,
and now
yeah.
we own a business.
It's a good thing you got out now, huh?
You know what? I retired 3 years ago, 6 months early, because back when Obama had the reins,
It was
cops were
insane.
getting shot in the head just eating lunch.
I know you guys had targets on you. Still do.
Damn right. So I said, I'm getting out
Yeah.
before I take a bullet this close to
I know, still do. It's a shame. Look what they're doing to the police in New York, throwing buckets of water on them and stuff.
Terrible.
That mayor ought to be arrested.
Buckets of water isn't anything.
No, but still, the
Recover from
disrespect
a
is
bucket
there.
of water, a bucket of bullets, you ain't coming back.
Yeah, I hear you, honey. I hear you.
Well,
Yeah.
anyway, thanks for being
Okay.
out here.
Thank you.
All right. God bless.
You too.
Yeah, not a job I'd want. But, to me, I think most of the cops I've talked to would probably agree with me on this. If we just armed everybody, it'd make their job a lot easier. I think they'd be, and then wouldn't even, I don't think we'd need police if we'd arm everybody. And actually, if you look at the history of police forces there, we didn't have that many to start out. I mean, I think it was 1865 or something like that, where the first police force was, if I'm not mistaken, I'll have to look at the history on that again, but we didn't even have police forces. It started out in New York City, if I remember correctly. At any rate, we got them. We got to deal with them. If you like it, you like it. If you care, share. If you can, you contribute. God bless you. If you can't do anything else, pray for me. I'll see you on the streets.